Let's talk about these legacy series. Y'all, pardon my voice. I told y'all, my child is a walking petri dish. Petri dish. Um, Legacy series. Tennessee State and Alabama A&M have agreed to a 4-year football series starting in 2025 called the Legacy Series, where they will alternate home games. Tennessee State and Alabama State. First game September 13th, 2025 at in Nashville at the Nissan Stadium. Shout out to Eddie George. Tennessee State is always good for playing a classic. They love playing HBCUs, even though they left and they play in the Ohio Valley. They still love playing HBCUs. So shout out to Tennessee State. This should be fun.
I love that they're playing this game home and away, so that the schools get the money. I don't have an issue with them, with them going other places and playing in different venues, but venues cost. At this point, right now, we are investing money into our schools, our communities, and you're right. It's not. Excuse me, and I'm right. Did I just? But
Yeah,
not only
yeah.
does the
Third
school
person
get the
yourself.
money, right? Not only does the school get the money, but the community gets to be able to enjoy the classic, and they get to make money off of it. However, y'all selling t-shirts, turtles, booze, whatever y'all got, man. Get it how you live.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, uh, you know, it we lost a lot of classics. We lost the Palmetto State Classic. We lost the Orange Blossom because teams were having to travel from Mississippi and travel from other places and go to Miami to play. That was one of the biggest gripes with a lot of coaches that were coming into the league was we're going to these classics and they're selling us on exposure, but we're losing money. So to make it a home and away versus a neutral site is what they like to call it. At this point, we need the money. We'll do
Right.
neutral site after we in a surplus.
And not only do we need the money, it's our money. We got a venue. Put the money
Mm-hmm.
into the venue. Let's all get paid, man. Y'all know we believe high tide raises all ships, and the
Circulate the
ships that
dollar,
we need to
Shudder.
raise is right here.
Yeah, man, circulate that dollar. So, um, there's also the Vegas Classic, the Vegas HBCU Classic, which would be Jackson State and TC versus Grambling State, and they're set to face off in Las Vegas on October 25th, 2025. I do not know if this is a multi-year deal, but I do know that this is the first time that this is happening. Um, they are trying to expand HBCUs to the West Coast. I think if callback, we talked about they're starting one on the West Coast. So they're trying to get more HBCU influence on the West Coast because there's not a lot of places for the locals to go. If you can't afford to go to the Southwest or to the South or to the Mideastern area, the Atlantic area, you really can't go to an HBCU.
I appreciate the effort to get the exposure to an underserved market. Just like they just had Battle of Bands in Los Angeles, in LA, and now you come back, you do something in Vegas. One of the things about living near the fire department, they're gonna come put out a fire, but they might just interrupt anything. But I just, it's an underserved market, and HBCUs have always been built on the standard of westward expansion, covering the entire country. I think this is a great way to do it. And those are two doggish fan bases. Jackson and Grambling show up, and they show up in big numbers, and that's a good reason to go to Vegas and have a little mini homecoming. So I wish y'all the best with that. Enjoy it and have as much fun as you possibly can with it.
You my bad. I'm listening, making sure I adjusted the sound. So I'm sitting here looking at this, listening like,
Right.
yeah, we good. We good. All right, we good. We good. I finally, man, listen, Jasmine, you get in the hat when I get it made. Um, yeah, man, this is first off, if you're gonna have neutral sites, you got to have neutral site games in places
Where
where
people
people
want
want
to
to
go.
go. Having a neutral site game in Indianapolis, no shade. If I was Jackson State, I wouldn't go there neither. Why would I go from Mississippi to Indiana? That ain't nothing but North Mississippi, depending on where you go.
And these people, I said, no matter what we're doing, whether it be my fraternal meetings that we have annually, this our PTO, bro. Making sure that when I spend my PTO, Make my PTO a place where I want to go. Don't just have these arbitrary city. And I don't. It is what it is, man. I gotta spend my time and my money. I want to go somewhere where I would be interested in going.
And
I
Vegas
mean,
is gonna stand to make a lot of money too, because we're gonna go out there and we spend some money if we in Vegas. So
and that's another city that they won't beat the city. You go out there, had a time of your life. You're not going. Vegas is used to it.
yep. So shout out to the new HBCU Classics. Vic with the huge. Until next time.
They do. Like, follow, subscribe. Thank you, my friend. Here for it.